What's up, you guys? Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I really missed you. Ready to work with you this week. Let's crush it this Monday because we have that momentum for a great week in fitness, all right? So, as you know, we can't have a workout without our equipment. We are going to need three things. Your bigger long band with the open ends. And then we need our smaller band with the closed ends, so not open. And then something like a chair that'll help you stay sturdy as you go through some of these exercises, all right? Let's gather around that equipment and get it going. First exercise, we're gonna start off strong. It is lower body day, so you know we gotta hit those legs. So we are gonna grab our big band here. We're gonna grab on the open ends to start. Lay this guy down on the floor, and then you wanna make sure the ends are about even because we're gonna take a nice step to center stage, right in the middle, and then you want your feet to be close together if you can, or if not, at least a small bit apart. So these are narrow stance squats, so our stance needs to be narrow, makes sense, all right? So get your legs close together, and we're ready to rock. At this point, we're going to stand straight up, our hands grabbing each end of the loop, and then you want to adjust here for difficulty. So if you guys want a harder resistance, grab towards the bottom, all right, like so, just make sure it's even. Or if you guys want a lighter resistance, all right, you'll grab higher up on the band, so back towards the top, all right? Pick something that burns by the time you guys finish out the reps in your set. All right, for me, I'm gonna grab about right here, and then at this point, we're gonna go into our squats. So we're gonna start with that lower back hip hinge, so the butt pokes out first, and then once my bottom is poked out, I can start sinking to the floor, getting as far down as I can, about right here, as close to 90 degree in the legs as you can get. And then at this point, we're gonna breathe out and squeeze the glutes as we stand up to the top of the movement. So again, taking a deep breath in as I lower, keeping my back straight, and then breathe out. Feeling it nice in my quads. Alright, that's gonna be a great exercise to start our day. Get those done, and we're going to number two. For our second exercise of the day, we are going with banded single-leg Romanian deadlifts. Alright, so start this one off. We are actually going to fold the band together at the top so that everything looks even, and then you're gonna grab towards the top here in a fist-like position. All you gotta do from this point is we're gonna put the closed end on the ground, alright, like so. Or actually, I'm gonna start on my left side, so you want the band on the outside of whatever foot you're working. So if I'm working left foot, I'm gonna step with my left foot and then stand up straight. Everything looking good. I already feel the resistance. Here we go. All right, if you guys have balance issues, use your off hand and grab a stable surface. You can get against the wall or something like a chair will work perfectly fine. So what I'm about to do, all right, and then we're going to get one leg off the floor, your off leg's off the floor, and then at this point we're going to keep everything waist up straight as you take a bow. All right, and then I have a slight bend in my knee, all right? Nothing exaggerated like crazy, just a small bend. You don't want your legs stiff and straight, we want a little something there. So that'll be the last piece of the puzzle. So now bringing it all together, got my leg up, ready to go, chest out, nice straight back. I'm gonna tip over. You're trying to get as flat as the table, as close as you can. So right here, I feel really good stretch in my hamstrings, and I'm gonna focus on tightening the glutes and tightening my core as I go to stand back up. So resuming position on that bottom point, and then I breathe out, tightening, flexing the abs, squeezing the glutes. Feel awesome work in the legs if you do this right, okay? So again, everything straight, we going down, 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 down. Feel that good stretch burn. I'm gonna breathe out. Stretch, 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 stretch. Bend, just like that. All right, so last point to make, you guys, if you want it harder, you're gonna start understanding this real quick. You grab lower towards the source of the base. All right, if you guys want it easier, you grab towards the top. Pick that good searing burn for you. All right, knock it down, and we're rolling into three. For our third exercise, we are going to a classic, throwing in that twist with the band. So we're going into banded alternating lunges. A really good one for the hammies. Staple for the hammies, I should say. All right, so let's get to the good stuff. We're going to put whatever workout clothes, make sure your pants are underneath the band, or else this band will pull at those leg hairs or rub against your skin and it will not feel pleasant. So once you got it right above the knees, all right, all you got to do is take a long step forward. This is a lunge, and you want to get your knee close to the ground, and then as soon as you do that, you're going to pull back up. So it should look like this, you guys. You're going to take that nice giant step. All right, and then at this point, you're going to sink your off leg knee as close as you can to the ground. Notice how my body is nice and upright the whole time, not leaned over too much. And then once I'm at this position, you want to check for your nice 90-degree angle. Beautiful, my knees aren't overextending past my toes by a wide margin. All right, I'm nice and aligned. At this point, I breathe out as I press myself back up, and then I'm going to do the same thing with my other leg. Bang. Just creating a nice little rhythm, feeling a good stretch. And when the band hikes up, sometimes it'll do that, depending on your clothes. Just pull it back down, not a big deal. All right, and we still rocking, feeling that nice heat build up in those hands. Right back here. All right, so step it out. All right, get your 2-step on, and let's go to number 4. For the last exercise on the regular workout prescription, we are going to use our closed loop bands into some side and back kickouts. These are really great, you guys. You're gonna work all those abductor muscles, those outside sweeper muscles on the outside of your thigh, and then on the back lunge, you're going to work lots of hamstrings and glutes. Excellent exercise, let me show you how it's done. So, you're gonna slip this guy around the ankles this time. Y'all thought you were going above the knees, didn't you? Nope, you got the ankles, all right? Then you want to make sure that there's a little bit of tension on the band at all times. So you should be out to where you feel the pull. All right, if you're down here to where the band has slack, then you're not doing it right. So about right here is perfect. And then you want to grab a wall or the back of a chair for stability purposes. At this point, we're going to keep our legs straight, and all you're trying to do is get the outside leg as far out to the side of you as possible. So I'm gonna put both hands on here for that balance. All right, I'm gonna lean and shift my weight to my base leg, my inside leg, and I'm gonna breathe out, and that outside foot's gonna go as far out as it can, and I'm gonna squeeze the muscle once I hit that end point. So this is about as far as I can go, so I'm squeezing my outside muscles, and then slowly fighting it back as the band pushes my leg back towards me. Okay, so notice how I'm not just letting my leg go. All right, no muscle force, looks like this. All right, very unnatural. All right, what you want, what you're looking for is this. Control, breathing out, squeeze, slow return. Breathing out, squeeze, slow return. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit your reps for that angle, going out to the side, and then you're gonna do the same thing, but you're going to use your heel and drive from your heel, squeeze the quads and hammies and glutes as you press back as far as you can. So this is as far as I can go. I'm gonna squeeze, hold it just for that split second, and then fight the band back to this point. All right, so squeeze and return. Breathing out, squeeze, return. Gotta do that for each leg, you guys. That is gonna be a great way to put a punctuation mark on your workout. Get that done, and you will have all that lower body nice and taken care of. If you're sticking around for more, let's get to that last bonus. Bonus burn. Y'all done made it. Be proud of yourself, and let's knock this last one down. So, if you're all about it, you guys, let's grab that closed loop smaller band. We're going to throw it around the legs, because that's how these bands work. We're gonna put them right above the knees. Finish things off, right? At this point, what we're gonna do is we're going to go into banded shuffle squats, so sides shuffle squats. And how that works is you're gonna start in a bent knee position. So get a nice humble low bend, all right? Look how low I am. If you guys can maintain almost a 90-degree, that would be great. But as long as you're in a bent position, depending on your fitness levels, that's fine. All right, so I'm gonna start in that bent position. All right, and then I'm gonna start by going to my right. So I'm gonna take a huge step out, all right, as big step as I can take. And this is gonna work all those outside thigh muscles that are usually neglected, all right, while staying in that bent position. And then from here, you're gonna explode, breathe out until you're standing all the way up straight. And that's 1 rep, all right? So we're gonna do the same thing. Go down to a squat, take a wide step, explode to the top, 2. All right, so this is kind of combining several movements. A nice squat will engage the glutes, that booty. All right, this engages the side thigh muscles, and then we're hitting those glutes and quads one more time as you extend and straighten back up. All right, so let's put this all into motion. Should look something like this. Nice, slow and controlled. Really feeling those burns in those thighs. And we are rocking, you guys. Let's build that momentum. Crush your Monday. Let's make it to Friday. Proud of you guys as always. BlackFire Fitness. Stay fired up.